Today we are going to draw a landscape with a bunch of trees in the forest with the moon during the winter. And I think it's one of the most beautiful paintings. If we can do it perfectly, it looks awesome. So first step is to hold your paper the tall way. And we're going to start out by drawing the ground. So start by drawing the ground. Don't worry if it's not perfect. And then we're going to draw a second ground. So it's almost like there's a river behind it. And on this river, you're going to make it a little bumpy. This will give it a little bit of depth or a little bit of texture in the background. It'll make it look like it's going farther away. So color that a little darker. Now once you do that, you're going to do another line. So this is, like I said, the river, and then we're going to do trees. So make the trees like this, like all bumpy trees. These will also be colored in black. It seems my marker is not working. So you are going to take your time and color this all black with either a crayon or a color pencil. Now, once we've done that, we're going to do the trees. Now, this is mostly going to be black, white, and blues, and that's it. It's not many colors. It's more drawing than it is about the actual coloring part today. So, we're going to start out by drawing some trees, and we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So, let's start out here. Start with one tree, make another line, and then curve the bottom. This is all going to be black. Okay. Then we have another tree coming in. This one's going to be a little skinnier. This one a little skinnier. And then curve the bottom. Next, we're going to have another tree. I'm going to make this one a little longer. Curve the bottom and come. So you have all different size trees. And like I said, you can even draw some to that area over here. Remember I said, but those are going to be a little skinnier and a little smaller. Let's draw a little skinny tree. We're not going to go all the way to the bottom. This one's going to be really skinny. And we're going to add a couple over here. And all of these trees are black. Solid black. I'm sorry that my marker is not working. Okay, now that you have your trees, we're going to actually add, and I changed my mind. I'm going to add another skinny tree right here also. So I have some small ones. For the small trees, we're going to actually add some branches. Make them come up, come off the tree like this, okay? Once you do that, you then make your Ys. Same thing here, start making them Ys. Now on these up here, you can also add some branches here and there if you want. You don't have to add too many. You can add a few, but you don't want to go too crazy because if you go too crazy, it gets a little confusing. But I feel like some of these spaces need one. And I think I might add another tree right here, just a little sapling, which just means a little tiny tree. All right. So now that I have my trees, we're going to do the next step. We're going to draw the shadows. Now all the shadows are going to come straight forward, but they're going to be done in pencil only. So you're going to draw your shadows like this. And have them off the page. This one we're going to have to like fake another tree. This one we're going to fake a tree. Fake a tree. Large line, large line. Line. So those are all shadows. I know it looks really confusing, so why don't I'm going to take a black paint just to show you. So these are all black. Just so you can see what's going on, because that marker was not working so well, and it makes more sense if I show you. And then these are all going to be black also. This is solid black. You could do this with a Sharpie now. You could do this if you have paint. You could do paint. You could do this with a crayon. If you're going to do the crayon, make sure you press hard. If you do a color pencil, make sure you press hard. Okay, so go all the way down. Okay, it'll make more sense when I color all black. Okay, and then all the mountain. Now, when you get to these parts, these are going to be a dark gray, which means you're going to use your pencil in this part. Dark gray. So this part would be all black. to there, and then that's dark gray. And this is dark gray. All right. Now, before we do anything, you want to add a moon. You can add a moon wherever you want. You could do a sliver moon, like a half sea moon. You could do a whole moon. I'm going to do a whole moon. Oops. Now, the sky is going to be a light blue into a dark blue. So this you're going to do with your crayons or your color pencil. I'm just going to use paint because I have it here. So light blue first. The nice thing is you can go over the trees. If you did it in watercolor and Sharpie, you can go over. If you do it in Crayola crayon or a black water-based marker, you cannot do this because it would smear. Once you do the blue, you then take a medium blue. You do the next section in the medium blue. And then the last part is the dark blue. And that's it. That is really the entire project. It's very quick. It's just a lot of drawing. And that is the sky. Now down here, it's snow, so you're not going to really touch the snow. The only thing you might want to do to give it a little bit more, like a little shadow, is you can do a little blue right here in the snow. You can do a little bit of blue. Just to give it that feeling that it's snow. Like a little, glistening. And that is your entire project. So please take your time, go slow. It is more about coloring the black spaces really black and make sure that you get all the lines right. So please go slow, take your time, and I cannot wait to see your pictures.